Hey you guys, this is part 2 of the BBS Awards series. I did part 1 already, which I'll link in the description bar below so you guys can catch up on it already. So part 2, we're going to talk about other categories. This time we're going to feature some book series, some collabs, and things like that. So we're also going to do best 2 new author I've read this year awards as well too. So with that being said, let's get on to it. The first category I want to talk about is the best book series I've read. Each of these series I actually did a review on. So I'm definitely going to talk about it. So we got the Westmoreland series by Brenda Jackson, the Kavanaghs of Glen by Janice Maynard, Love in Boston by Joss Wood, Unconventional Brides by K.M. Jackson, and the Stewart Heirs by Yara St. John. Okay, so let's just put it like this. Each of these series definitely won the Best Book Series awards. They each came with something different. They each came with something unique, and I was definitely here for it. I'm gonna talk a bit about the series, book series reviews. I'm gonna talk about the Stewart Heirs first. 3 siblings with a very crazy, not even a crazy father, a real trifling father. 2 of the siblings have a trifling mother. They get to know each other. They run a company. Each of them do something different. Aiden has his own company. Thyla is running a family company, and Dana is A-list actor. So why I like this series so much, because it talks about family. It talks about how to deal with how their parents raised them, particularly their father. Although their mother, Dane's and Fallon's mother wasn't all there either. And you know, Henry, he was just a dog all over the place, just boner, just ugh. But other than that, I do like the way Yara sets up the book, like with the problems, the background of the family, and you know, I like a strong, definitely like love a strong family series. I particularly an African American series, so this is definitely one of them. All right, Unconventional Brides by my girl K.M. Jackson. Let me talk about this for a minute. Why I like this series, because 3 women, Lily, Layla, and Eva, each get married and become a bride in a very unconventional way. Like I said, this was funny. Dealing with the dating mishaps of each of the women. The books are connected by 3 guys who happen to be real close friends. So definitely, I enjoy comedy along with romance and stuff like that. Love in Boston. Um, let's go up north for a minute. Joss Wood did a fabulous job on this one. Um, she did a couple of other books. She did the Texas Cattleman Club series, and she was part of the Dynasties series as well too. Love in Boston, I definitely had to give it to this one. Actually, one of my book sisters had recommended me to actually tag me in a post by her, and I didn't even know a 4th book in this series was coming out. So, of course, being me who I am, had to get the first 3 books of the series before I read the 4th one. And baby, let me tell you, I'm so glad I did it. Like, this book series definitely talks about different stuff with heartbreak, miscarriage, car accidents, just living your life and things like that. And I definitely like behind the scenes with the mom Callie and her man Mason. Mason look like he got a you know what, I'm trying to keep this G rated, y'all, but but Joss Wood, this definitely became one of my favorites for this year. So I definitely have to give this one one of the best book series awards. Yeah. All right. The next one I want to talk about is the Westmoreland series. Now, this series was spun off from the book Bane, which features Bane's Naval SEAL friends, and they finally get their series. This series talks about interracial romance, communication in marriage, long lost lovers, parents, land, inappropriate teacher relationships, especially with the hot and the behind students. Overall, excellent book series. I like Brenda Jackson, so this, you know what, this definitely did the daggone thing to me. Last but not least, I want to talk about the Kavanaghs of Silver Glen by Janice Maynard. One word that made me definitely love this series is Maeve. Now, this mother raised all 7 boys, and she was just so Dun, 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 dun. She was playing Puppet Master, and I'm here for it. Cause a mother, she wants her sons to find a good significant other, a good wife, anything. She wants them to be happy. She doesn't want them to be alone. Mothers do things for their kids all the time. And I like Maeve, and she definitely was the glue and the backbone of this series. And y'all know, y'all better stop. I be telling them boys, y'all can't be playing with y'all mama like that. Mama, my boo. Maeve was my girl. And each of this series, they each had different things they were trying to get over. All seven of them. I enjoyed this series. So this definitely was definitely one to win. So I'm doing the best two authors I've read. Janice Maynard and Naima Simone. Janice Maynard definitely won this award. Well, I just told you guys the Kavanaghs of Silver Glen. Also, she did the first book of the Houston series, the Texas Cattleman Club Houston series. The book she did was Hot Texas Nights, and I definitely was impressed with that. So that made me get the Kavanaghs of Silver Glen. And once I read it, I was like, okay, Janice, I got to get some more of your books. I like you. You're awesome, and you're definitely one of the best new authors I've read this year as well. Naima Simone, what can I say? The Billionaire Blackout series, the Lick series, baby. She is somebody I definitely am getting on to. And she's got me more reading interracial romances as well too. Not that I wasn't against them, but I didn't really look at them until I looked at it from a new eyes perspective, and I'm just like, okay, Naima, I like you, girl. So yeah, most definitely, those two get the best new author I've read awards this year. Let's talk about best continuing series. Oh my gosh. Two of them came in this mind. The Bourbon Brothers series, the book Engaging the Enemy by Reese Ryan definitely deserved this one. What can I say? Parker Erbach and Kaylee Jimson. They heat up the pages and heat up the sheets. That daggone Parker is intense, I tell you. And this is definitely one of my favorite series to read, the Bourbon Brother and Friends series. Reese Ryan is excellent. I definitely recommend you guys check out this series as well. The last book of the Branch Avenue Boys series, The Final Play by Shelley Ellis. When I tell you she did a fabulous job with this one, she ended this series with a bang. And the reason I like this book, number one, the whole series takes place in Southeast Washington, which is where I'm from, born and raised. Number two, she, when it comes to friendships and things like that, especially if you've been friends since you were kids, sometimes life changes happens, and it could be harder for certain friends, but, strong friendships often are the last, are life lasting ones, especially ones that go through a lot of changes, such as life changes, maybe people will move to another city and things like that, although social media does help, or just life in general. So I definitely love the Branch Avenue Boys series. It definitely was a beautiful series, and what can I say? Like, it was good. Fabulous. Excuse me. Okay, the best spin-off series, The Hunters of Sacramento. What can I say? Cheryl did a good job. Very good, very good. Best spin-off series, The Hunters of Sacramento. Why do I like this one so much? They spun off of another popular series, The Grays of Los Angeles, who happens to be the cousins. Now, I'm explaining the family dynamic to y'all. The cousins' mom happens to be the two guys, the two brothers, sister. So that's their sister, and so they're cousins. So they all were together, and I like the cameos in the book, although they didn't take over the book. Each of the four cousins, Jeremy, Cedric, Lorenzo, and Alicia, had their own stories on how they found love and how they had to go get over past and things like that. So I was definitely here for it, and I was definitely very impressed with it. So yeah, this definitely won the best spin-off series awards. Best collaborations. Let's talk. Texas Cattleman Club series, the Houston series. Each of the authors did a good job. Murder mystery, sex drama, family drama, feuds, oils, cowboys, cowgirls down in the deep south southern state of Texas. Very good series. It got me reading it now. I'm going to put that playlist below, and I'm also going to put the first book of the Inheritance series below, so you guys can check that out. And I definitely like the Dynasty series by Karen Booth, Cat Shield, Reese Ryan, and Joss Wood. Excellent job. Each of these four are my favorite authors to read. They are BBS approved, and the Dynasty series did a great job on it. You had a romance in the background. Each of these authors brought their own style of writing to the series, and I just happen to say I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the fact that um, love is possible. Love is possible, even for those trying to fight against it. Anyway, thank you guys for looking at this video. You'll have another video coming up soon. So I definitely am glad that you guys have definitely glad that you guys have been looking at these videos, and thank you guys for watching it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.